We started our day today by driving to the West Bank, which actually isn't that far from Jerusalem, but it feels worlds apart. This is just one concrete barrier. It's actually not separating anything. I think it's just a military outpost. But as you see in just a second, there's a tank. We started our day at the 1st century Herodian palace, just outside of Bethlehem. This place is pretty impressive. It's on top of a mountain. It almost looks like a volcano when you're looking at it from far away. This is me complaining about this stupid lens bag that I just carried all the way up this freaking hill. And that thing weighs about 50 pounds, and I had other equipment in both hands. Now, I can't really picture what this place looked like, but I guarantee it would have been incredibly imposing up on this hill. Off in the distance, what you're seeing are Jewish settlements on the outskirts of Palestinian lands, but more about that later. One of the coolest things about this place was this incredible system of tunnels that goes all the way from the top of the mountain to the very bottom. So you walk through this doorway, and winding down, you could walk for probably 10-15 minutes before hitting the end of this thing, are all these tunnels. They have a system of lighting rigged up, but if you can imagine it back in the day when they only had candles, it would have been really kind of freaky, dark, smoky, and also these steps that we're walking down wouldn't have really been there. And you can imagine this place was made to protect the king, so there would have been soldiers and all of the service people walking through these little corridors, passing each other. What I'm walking through right now is the cistern that held the water for this place. So it was a fortress, it was sort of self-sustained. And here's me going back down, looking out over the Jewish settlements mixed in with the Palestinian land, carrying my camera, Kessler Crane Cineslider, which actually isn't that heavy, and what you can't see is the 50-pound lens backpack on my back. Down at the bottom, we got some cool shots looking up. It was basically a garbage dump. This place doesn't mean as much to Palestinian people as it does to the Jewish people, so it's not really protected as maybe it should be. This was kind of cool. A bunch of sheep being led by a shepherd just happened to walk through our shot, making for a very cinematic moment. And then it was on to Bethlehem, which from the outside kind of looks like any Israeli town, but once you get a little bit closer, it's a bit grimier, not as well taken care of, and there are big posters of Yasser Arafat everywhere, and lots of mosques with incredibly loud loudspeakers. More from Bethlehem and the West Bank in the next episode. See you soon.